everyone, it's Karen from the Geordie Grandma. Hope everybody's doing well. Today's video is a get ready with me video. It's a gorgeous sunny day out there, so I feel like putting some makeup on and I'm going to chat to you while I'm doing it, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to wear today. As it is a lovely bright day today, I feel like being a little bit bright, so hopefully that's reflected in the makeup and what I'm going to wear. So I've already got my foundation on. I use a Lacura primer, and then I've used this foundation, which has been my go-to foundation for quite a while now, and I still haven't finished the tube, and it is a PS My Perfect Colour Perfect Finish Foundation, and that is from Primark. It was £3, and this is in the colour Nugget or Nougat, however you want to pronounce it. It's quite a light coverage foundation, but I have reached for this practically every time I've put makeup on in the last 6 months, so this has lasted me quite a long time. I'm trying to finish it up before I actually go out and buy another foundation. I think I will get another one of these if they've still got it in, but I may also try a different foundation as well. So I put that on with a brush. This is just a brush from Home Bargains, Olivia Hale, and it was £1.99, and I use that quite often as well. So I'm actually doing this in the sitting room because it is so bright in my bedroom where I would normally put my makeup on that the light would just be wrong. So I'm doing this in the sitting room. I would normally do it in here. The next thing I'm going to put on is this blush. It is a Primark cream blush, weightless cream blush it says, with vitamin E. I can't see a colour on it, but that is the colour, and it is like a big stick creamy blusher. So I'm going to just put a dot on there and a dot on there. I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to blend it in just with my fingers. I like to put it on the apple of my cheeks and up to the temple as well, just to give us a little flush of colour, because I am quite pale, so I like to look a little bit warmed up. Sorry, I'm trying not to put the mirror in front of the camera. I'm just in the house today, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to blend that in a little bit with the foundation brush just to take the harsh edges off if there is any. It's very difficult to do your makeup in your phone camera, so I've got this little mirror here, which isn't the best. I normally have a big mirror on my dressing table. Then next is the eyeshadow. I do like an eyeshadow palette. I always feel like, I sometimes think I'll just put my makeup on, like my foundation and my blusher and maybe a bit of mascara, and not bother with the eyeshadow, but I always feel a little bit unfinished if I don't wear the eyeshadow. So I'm going to put the eyeshadow on. So for the eyeshadow, I'm using this Wet n Wild palette, which I've had quite a while as well, but I haven't used it that often. But I feel like the pinky colours in it kind of reflect my mood today, so we'll use that. So I'm going to use a bit of the dark kind of browny beige colour just to put above the crease and on where me eyes are a little bit hooded, just to make them recede a little bit. So I'm just going to use my mirror to do this, just so I can see properly. So I just take it up to my, not right up to the eyebrow. I'll leave a little gap. I've probably put a little bit too much on there, and I take it into the outer corner of my eyelid, but it just goes over there. So I'll just do the other one. Do you like to wear eyeshadow on a daily basis, or is it not something you bother with? I know a few of you said you don't bother with makeup, but I always feel like I feel a little better when I put makeup on. I feel more motivated to do things. So yeah, that's why I try and put it on regularly. I don't wear it every day, but I do wear it most days. I'm just going to blend that out at the corner with this brush here. Just blend it out so there's no harsh lines. I should have put a hairband on to keep my hair out of the way. I'm not an expert in putting makeup on, but I have played around with it for a few years now, and I do enjoy doing it. So that is that bit, and then I'm next going to put a eyeshadow on my lid. And I know some people say when you're older you shouldn't wear sparkly eyeshadows, but I like a sparkly eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this kind of candy pink here. It's a little bit glittery, but I don't mind that. Sparkly and glittery is fine by me. And it does fall a little bit, this, so I do get some of me under my eye as well. I could put something on there and avoid it, but like I say, I'm not going anywhere really. So we'll just put some of that on the eyelid. I do like a bit of sparkle. Do you like sparkle? Are you putting sparkle on if you're wearing eyeshadow, or do you prefer mattes? I know some people do prefer matte. Like I say, they say you shouldn't put sparkle, glittery eyeshadow on when you're older, but I say why not? If you like it, why not? So that's just on the eyelid, just to brighten those up a little bit. And then in the corner, I'm going to use this brush. In the corner, I'm going to put this purpley colour, just to, again, it's to hide the hooded part of my eye, so my eye feels like it's fallen over the lid, this part of the eye. So if you put a darker colour in the corner and on the crease and a little bit above, it's supposed to make the hooded bit recede. I think it does work. So we'll just put a little bit of this purpley on the outer corner of the eyelid and in the crease of the eye, and I usually just take it up a little bit into the corner to blend in with the first shadow that I put on. So I'll just put a little bit more of that on the eyelid just to define it from the pinky that I've put on. I hope you can see that okay in this light. I need a good ring light actually to, if I'm going to do Get Ready With Me's, I really need a good ring light. And the one I've got, well, one of them fell to bits, and the other one is not very good. So I haven't felt a need to invest in a one because I don't do that many of these kinds of videos. But if I'm going to in future, maybe I should. So I'll just blend that in so there's no lines where I've stopped each colour. I could do with my eyebrows waxed as well. So that is the eyeshadow. I quite like pinks and purples. I do tend to wear those colours quite a lot, but I just feel the eyelid colour can be a little bit more sparkly when it's feeling more spring-like. So we'll just put a little bit more of that pink on the outer corner of my eyelid. It's supposed to make your eyes look wider if you put the lighter colour in the inner corner. It's supposed to make your eyes look wider. Who knows? So after the eyeshadow, I put a eyeliner on the top eyelid just above my eyelashes, and this, I need a new one of these. This is an Avon gel eyeliner in Plum Full, which I really love. This is my favourite eyeliner. I reach for this all the time, so I do need to get another one of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this in this light, at this angle. I'm trying to look in the mirror and not look away and not go off camera. And when your eyes aren't so good, you know, when your eyesight's not that good, it's quite difficult to shut one eye and put eyeliner on at the same time. So hopefully I'm not making a pig's look of this. And hopefully you're still with us. I hope I haven't bored you yet. There. So that is the eyeliner on. I'm not going to put it underneath my eyes. Usually if I'm going out somewhere or if I'm going out for a night, on a night time, I will put eyeliner underneath. So on me, where my bottom lashes are, I usually use a blue eyeliner on there, like a darkish blue. But because I'm not going anywhere and it's daytime, I'm not going to put eyeliner on the bottom today. Mascara is my go-to mascara, and I've been using this mascara for a few years now, and I think it is a fantastic mascara for mature eyelashes. And this is the Nobu Lash. I think this is my 4th tube I've bought of this, and I just love it. It goes on really nicely. This is black. The brush is quite thin and easy to manage. It's not too, I find the larger brushes I end up with it all over my eyes. So yeah, I like this one. So today's video is sponsored by Dialect Fragrances. So while I put my mascara on, I'm just going to talk to you about the perfumes that they sent me this week. I have worked with Dialect Fragrances before, and I really enjoyed the last perfumes that I chose. So when they asked me if I wanted to work with them again, I was definitely going to say yes. So they asked me to choose 3 more fragrances, which I've done, and I chose 2 for me and 1 for Warren. So the first one I chose is Flower Powder, and I also chose Spicy Vanilla Obsession, and for Warren he chose Amber Infusion. So before I talk to you a little bit about what the perfumes smell like, just a little bit more about Dialect. The company believes that luxurious scents should be available to everyone, so that's why their prices are really affordable. I mean, just because you may be on a low budget, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't treat yourself to a really good quality perfume, does it? So with Dialect, you have that opportunity. They've collaborated with a cutting-edge perfumery to ensure that their scents capture the essence of the perfumes that they're inspired by. All of their fragrances are vegan and cruelty-free, and they come in these lovely little glass bottles with the black top. So if you've got a few of them, they would display really nicely on your dressing table or, somewhere in your bathroom. They look really kind of sophisticated and just aesthetically pleasing, shall we say. Now, before I chose the fragrances, I noticed when I was looking on the website, and all perfumes say this when you look at the descriptions of them, they'll say what the top notes are, the middle notes, and the base notes. And I've never really known what that means. So I looked it up just to find out. So I'm going to share with you what that means, just in case you don't know. You might know, but I didn't know, so there's probably other people out there who don't. The top note is the initial scent you get when you apply the perfume. The middle note is the heart of the fragrance that develops after the top note fades. And the base note is the lasting aroma that lingers. Now, I thought that was really helpful, and I don't know why I've never looked that up before. But it helped when I was choosing the perfumes that I was looking for. So we'll talk about the first one, and it is the Spicy Vanilla Obsession. And this is inspired by Black Opium, which is a perfume I really, really love. I've worn opium perfume probably most of my adult life, and it is definitely a one that Warren likes to smell when I'm wearing. So I feel like the Spicy Vanilla Obsession does have the fragrances of the Black Opium, and it would be, for me, definitely a date night or anything can happen Wednesday perfume. I'll spray it on this arm. I mean, obviously you can't smell it, but it does have that vibe of Black Opium. And I'll just tell you what the notes are in this. the top notes were, I'll just give you one of each because there's a few. The top notes is plum, the middle note is jasmine, and the base note is vanilla. And it just smells, it's got that very kind of seductive date night, what I would call a date night scent. It definitely feels to me like a nighttime scent. Whenever I've bought opium perfume, that's when I've wore it on a nighttime. So I'm definitely going to wear this Spicy Vanilla Obsession, which for me just says what it smells like. Yeah, I'll definitely wear that for date night. The next one I picked up was on the opposite end of the spectrum, and this one is Flower Powder, and this is inspired by Daisy. And the top notes on this were rose, peach and mandarin, so definitely a fruity smell when you first spray it, and then middle notes of violet, peony and sandalwood, so you get that floral kind of scent after that, and then the base notes of white musk, amber and vanilla. I've already tried these, but I will spray it again on my arm just so I can smell again. And that is definitely I would say that was a more of a kind of a sophisticated daytime perfume for me anyway. It does have, I can smell the fruitiness to start with, and you can smell the floral. It's just a nice fresh spring summer fragrance. Really, really nice. I've never tried the Daisy perfume before, but that is a really nice scent. Very nice. The one Warren chose is the Amber Infusion. This is inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540. It has top notes of jasmine and saffron, middle notes of amberwood and ambergris, which I'm not sure what that is, and base notes of cedarwood and fir resin. So quite a woody scent. And it is a very, I would say, musky, manly scent. I mean, you could wear it as a woman as well, you know, with the kind of unisex fragrances. But that is definitely more, I'm going to actually, I know I've got two different perfumes sprayed on my arm, but I'm just going to spray it on the top of my arm there just so I can get a hint of it. That smells really, it's just got that manly smell. I don't know if you know what I mean, but yeah, that's really nice. It's like it's definitely a woody smell. Warren liked that anyway. He loved the last fragrance I got from Dialect. I can't remember the name exactly, but I'll put it in the description box below once I've had a look. But he absolutely loved it. And Warren doesn't like many fragrances. He's one of those men who doesn't really bother with it. But the last one he got, he wears it all the time, and it lingers. I could still smell it on the pillowcase 2 days later. So, and it is the scent is fantastic. So yeah, if you're looking for a scent for the man in your life, then I would definitely have a look at Dialect fragrances because they are really good. And if you do want to go across and have a look, and if you want to buy something from Dialect Fragrances, then I do have a discount code, Geordie Grandma, if you want to get 25% off, which is a really good discount. And I will leave the link to that in the description box below. If you just go below the video, click more, and then it will open up the box and you will see the link to Dialect Fragrances. So that is the mascara on. I've only got one coat of that on. I would normally put 2 on if I was going out anywhere, but because I'm not going anywhere today, I've only put 1 on, and I still think that looks quite good. I'm just going to brush my eyebrows. I'm not going to put any pencil on today. Normally I would use the pencil end and just darken them a little bit. I feel like this eyebrow is a little bit lighter than this one, but hey ho, that's fine for today. And lipstick, I'm going to use this Lacura lip liner. It is a pinky colour, so we'll just put the lip liner on. It is a very it goes on really easily, this. It's quite creamy. Trying to be a bad ventriloquist there. This one is quite a darker pink than I would normally wear. But I picked it up because I don't normally wear it. So I've lined my lips with it, and I'm just going to fill in the lips with this now. It's just go on quite smoothly. I think I picked up the darker one rather than the lighter one, but never mind, we'll go with it. I just outline the actual outline of my lips. I don't try and make my lips look bigger or anything, because I know I would make a complete mess of it. So I've just filled it in with the pencil, and all I'm going to use on the top of that is my lip balm, because it's a matte lip liner, and it does feel quite dry on my lips. So I'm just going to use a lip balm on the top of them just to make them feel a little softer, and so it's not as drying on my lips. And then that is basically my makeup done for the day. I'm just going to put some of the Lacura makeup setting spray on. I just feel like this keeps my makeup on for longer than it would if I didn't put it on. It won't kind of rub off during the day. Like I say, I'm not going anywhere, so it wouldn't matter if it did. But I just don't feel finished unless I put the setting spray on. So that is the makeup. And I'm just going to go and put my clothes on, and I'll show you what I'm going to wear today. So today's outfit is, I'm wearing a pair of jeans. I think these were from it's Sainsbury's. I've got on my tan belt that I got from Amazon, white t-shirt from Primark, and my favourite blue cardigan also from Primark. And because I'm not actually going out the house at the moment, I have my Primark fluffy cozy slippers on. And I've also got a pair of earrings in. I love these little blue, I think they're called cat's eye earrings. But yeah, I feel quite fresh, and I'm going to wear the flower powder perfume today because I feel spring-like. I feel like I'm wearing spring-like clothes. So that is me for the day. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments below if you've had Dialect perfumes before and which ones are your favourite. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.